hopefully it's fixed. Hopefully it is fixed. Georgia was really trying to duck us to where they messed up my game. They really tried to mess up my game. Anyways, time to finish season 4. Hopefully Georgia doesn't screw us over again. Because I am trying to finish this season. Let's actually see. Let's do this. Let's do something like this instead. And then Georgia can just do their typical crap. Alright, let's finish this season off and get into the off season successfully. I had to restart the stream. Well, I had to start a new one up because oh, looky there. Georgia wanted to screw us up the first time. So we're finally getting to the game. Georgia realized they can't duck us forever. So we're finally getting into the Sugar Bowl. Here in the Caesar's Palace, or Caesar's Superdome, I guess I should say. It's going to be the Georgia Bulldogs taking on the Oregon Tech Fire Dragons. And here we go. Hopefully we can get ball in the second half. Because I want to get ball to start the second half over getting it in the first. But if it is meant to be, then it is. And it looks like we're going to be starting off with the ball. So that only means one thing. Let's start this game off right. So close to a return. But Coach Cuban has done a great job building this team up to this level. We won our first playoff game last week, and we don't intend on stopping. Win on early downs, control the run game, and force them into predictable passing situations. We do a great job of that. We got to get turnovers. We got to be able to run the football well, which it looks like we just might. Get Bo Jackson heavily involved. And he can't quite outrun the DB. But we do get a big run to start the game. Watch that edge rusher on the right, on the left. Second and 8. Going to try to stop us on the run. And we can't quite block him. So now we're going to have to look at the pass. Let's go verticals. Probably hit Bo Jackson here. We've got the speed advantage. And we've got the first down as well. Let's run the football again. And this time Marquez Love is here. He did have over 102 last week. And Babineau worried about the hit, so he drops the football. Now here on 3rd and 3. Overthrown. But we're going to run hurry up. I swear to God if he overthrows his man again. And he nearly did again. Nearly costed us that. There is no home field advantage here. We're going to have our man, Felix Dobbs. First down. You got to strike first. Can't leave no points on the board. Okay, they're obviously probably expecting the pass here, or expecting the run. And we will not get to first, but Grant Huff, who did return, our starting center, he goes down. Let's try to get play-action jet sweep. We can possibly get it out to Bo Jackson pretty quickly, or Felix Dobbs. Confident. And Felix Dobbs with the touchdown grab. He's going to score the first touchdown of the All-State Sugar Bowl. So we know he can score against Georgia. That's a great sign. We can score against Georgia. We've got the lead on them early on. We're going to need to keep that as well. It's crazy to think we're actually even competing at all against Georgia this far into the rebuild. We're only 4 years in competing for a natty. But you already know Georgia had I can't remember. I don't think they won the Heisman. They might have. You know what? I think they did. Let's try to give Georgia some pressure. But bring in some. And we zoom right past him. And he's going to break a tackle. No, not just one, but many. And now Georgia potentially looking at a pass, and they're going to. And he's going to make the grab. Second and 2. Gonna keep it, but it's no good. 3rd and 4. We're very close to getting the stop here. Obviously, watch for the pass. See, one thing we're expecting right here. He's just going to keep it. And he's going to get the first. Nobody even over the middle to try to contest him. Georgia going to look to pass again. No, they're going to run it. And he's going nowhere. Second and 8. 2.5 minutes left in the first. Georgia down by 2. Or sorry, Georgia down 7. And they're actually driving pretty quickly. Going to be in pretty tight. Try to send a blitz here. Looks like they're going to go pass. And incomplete. Overthrew his man. Probably heavily concerned with that pressure. We're going to go cover 2 drop here. And he's not going to get it. We expected it to go underneath, and it was very much there. 3rd and 7. Can we get a stop on Georgia? And, well, no, they're getting in the end zone. No safety help up there. None whatsoever. So Georgia gets in the end zone. It looks like they're possibly going to tie this one up. 7-7. All right, let's try to get back in the lead here. Let's have him run a short cross. It's penalty, probably holding. Yep. Why is it always holding? They call it so much. They just call that way too much. Okay, I think I gotta adjust that slider because they're not gonna call holding this much. Okay, Bo Jackson almost getting us back to the original line of scrimmage. We just ran a screenplay. Well, screw it. We just ran a screenplay, and they're wanting us to run a second straight run. And we have no time to let any of our plays develop because we just get hit way too fast. Third and 11. Bell with the set. The reception. First down. And he's going to make the grab, first down. Let's hurry it up. Possibly get something going before the end of the first quarter. And he's going nowhere. So at the end of one, we're tied 7-7 apiece. And I think we're doing pretty good. Especially against Georgia, which I thought we were going to get cooked by. It seems we're doing pretty much just as good as they are. You just got to keep going toe-to-toe with them. Otherwise, they're going to start looking down on us. The pressing Babino, which I absolutely love. And Babino caught it. First and goal for the Fire Dragons, Oregon Tech. Let's have him actually run a corner. It's caught. Bell down to the 1. We're going to try to power it in. Still down to the 1, third and goal. You know what? If in doubt, QB sneak it out. And we're going to get it. Touchdown, giving us the lead right back. Oregon Tech takes the lead yet again. We've just scored yet another touchdown on this Georgia squad. I would love it if we can get our revenge on Texas in the Natty. It's not going to be easy. Because we've got to still fight through Georgia. Georgia is probably the best team we're going to face. Even better than Pittsburgh and Duke, whoever. What are they going to look to do? Are they going to look to pass it again? Sending a man in motion. And we didn't quite have the help up top. Yeah, we need Adam Soto in. Have him as an edge rusher. QB's going to keep it. He's going down as well. Hopefully I've set that setting already. No, I have not. Okay, watch out for QB keepers. It's going to be a pass. And it's going nowhere except for a loss of 1. So now 3rd and 9 for Georgia. Nearly picked. He underthrew that one, and now Georgia's going to be forced upon it. And I'm very surprised with how Georgia's playing. I just hope we can keep this one up. Keep the success we've got going up. Have him run a deep over. knocked away just from the linebacker. Didn't even care to pick that. Like, you know what? I'm just swatting this away. It looks like they're sending a lot. And Babineau spun around like a freaking helicopter. Ooh, I like wide cross here. It's like Felix Dobbs. And he makes the grab. I expected it, and it happened. I prayed for times like this, and it happened. My best Drew McIntyre impression, by the way. If you don't know who that is, that's a professional wrestler. A WWE superstar. No, we can't move. We can't move Babineau in. Let's run this. That was very close. Okay, 4th and 2. We're going for it. Surely this will gain 2 yards. Well, if we're not even able to get the pass off, then I guess it's not even worth it. And he's going down in the backfield. I was very worried about the QB keeping that for a play action. But luckily, we do stop him. And he somehow has managed to able to juke back. So now Georgia 1st and 10. We've about 3 minutes left in the first half. They're down by 7. Oh, jinkies. First and 10, 2.5 minutes left. And he's gonna break a tackle. Guess let's try a blitz. You know what? No. If only Adam Soto can get to him quickly. They're gonna get it to the 2-minute warning. Okay, we gotta watch out for the run. They've been doing that so much. And he does go down, but at the 2, kind of got pushed over. There's a flag. And it's on a Georgia player, so we're going to get to decline that touchdown. Take him back. 2nd and goal. You got it. We don't gotta do anything too shabby. Tackle him. 3rd and goal. Just play coverage right now. Play freaking coverage. You know what? Finally get to utilize Adam Soto. Well, never mind. If we're just going to leave him wide open in the end zone, what's the freaking point? Okay, we've got 43 seconds left to go and try to get a touchdown or any kind of points. All 3 timeouts, so we've got plenty of time thanks to the timeouts. Okay, 40 seconds. 40 seconds. That should be all we need. Bring in Babineau. Have him run a deep cross. Open up the field. Hurry up. We've got to be quick. Got all 3 timeouts. At least he went up for it. You know, let's actually go. Okay, Bell. Let's go timeout. Really get to think about what we want to do here. Let's put Texas here. Maybe try to draw him off. To the outside. Not waste time, but to a corner. And that's a pick. And that's a pick. Okay, watch the deep pass. Got 7 seconds left. Third and 5, nearly picked. Nearly picked that one off. 2 seconds left, so they've got to take a Hail Mary shot. Got to take a Hail Mary shot if they really want to score here. And we're going to get a pick. Okay, well, we go into halftime tied 14-14. We're in a ball game, boys. We're in a ball game. Georgia's done a decent job today, but so have we. We haven't converted on some 4th downs, which has cost us good field position. But Puglisi he's done some good work. But for whatever reason, our defense has no awareness whatsoever. They don't know where some players, or they don't know where the other team is. So now Georgia looking to try to get their first lead of the game. They're gonna try to start off. But we know Georgia ain't as good as they think they are. And we know they're not as good as we think they are. Let's hope Soto can get to the QB quickly. One person can come try to push him backwards. The other will come in and push him from behind and get him forward. It's really depending on what we think or what they want. They're going 5 wide. It's going to go underneath here. 3rd and 2. Juan Smith, of course, he's hurt. Got to watch underneath. Going to send the man in motion. That was our guy. That was 100% our guy. We've got an interception on Puglisi, so we know it's possible. And why are we stuck behind them? It's like as soon as they try to go for the pick, they miss it, and then they stare at the guy and they're like, oh, we should probably go get him. Yeah, you should probably go get him. And we can't switch out of this freaking, I don't know, we can't switch out of this defense. Oh, we were so close to picking that one off. We read it so perfectly as well. Defense nearly got a massive turnover on Georgia there. Right, 2nd and 10. Then we finally get one. We are just sucking at... Oh, man. Georgia will probably get in the end zone here if we're not careful. Yeah. We definitely got to keep some kind of spy out there. We got to keep some kind of QB spy out. Either that or just don't run man defense in general. So now we're down 7. Big play already. Great job on that one. And Felix, first down. Big boy play right there. Breaking a tackle after the grab. Holding on. Now Bo Jackson so close to breaking away. So freaking close. And Felix Dobbs making the grab. First down. Let's see if they're expecting a run here. Well, yeah. And the offensive line did not help us in that situation. So let's see. Possibly have him run a short cross instead. White with the grab. It's going to be 3rd and 5 now. So maybe try some mesh. See if that works any. Third and 5. We're going to have Bell, who's going to get a 1st and goal down to the 5-yard line. You know what? Let's potentially move Pierre Stacy in. Let's have him run a short cross. Sir, that is not a short cross. Thank you. And he's going to get in the end zone, tying this one right back up. For whatever reason, whenever I told him to do a short cross, it was like, oh, I'm going to have him run outside. We tied the ball game right back up, and now defense, we've got to get a turnover. Them getting ball at halftime was them essentially getting the momentum. A big hit. Perfect. As long as I see Adam Soto out there, I have confidence his defense can get a stop. We've come so close to it multiple times. It's just we've got to cover deep. And for whatever reason, we've failed to do that so often. Like, look, we have zone coverage pretty well, pretty much everywhere. And he's going down. Thank you. We're not running man. Screw that. 2nd and 10. And I would love to play as Adam Soto, but we're against Georgia. Short 3rd and 2. We'll run it here. And he's going to get it. We can't bring him down in the backfield ever. Of course we can't. The man. He's going to check it down. And you think he'd be fast, but no, he's losing 3 yards. Saying that's straps, huh? Georgia to throw it. And Georgia's going to get a touchdown. We can't get there quick enough. We can't keep with... Even though we have a zone coverage there. Does it ever matter if we do have zone coverage there? No. Try flipping it. Oh, we need you on the other side. The other side didn't seem to. White is gonna get the first and more. I think we can get the run going. I really do. It's just, they want to just play patty cake with the guys instead of actually trying to block them, you know? Now let's actually have him move in. Have him run a deep cross. Or better yet, let the third quarter end. We're down by 7. But, Georgia, they're not as good as they think they are. I mean, they're playing pretty good. But we're one stop away from changing this. We're so close to getting it, too. Now, Grant Huff going down. Bo Jackson, unfortunately, only has... Well, Bo Jackson's a little bit faster. And we're getting the first, but Sharon White, who just got hit sticked. I guess. Let's have him run a deep cross. Figueroa. He's going to get the first. Surprisingly, he's got some sneaky speed. Yeah, let's flip this. Confuse this Georgia defense. Definitely threw that a little too early. Second and 10 now. We got our man Felix Dobbs wide open, and he's going to have first and goal for us. Let's try a slip screen. Let's see if we can get that going here at the goal line. And Bo Jackson's going to get us down. 4. And he's going to have an easy touchdown. We're going to... Well... We're actually going to go for it. What? He never cut on his route! Bro. That's so dumb. He didn't even cut on his route. He was going to be so open. We were cooked if he wasn't going to get that. Oh, we just needed one pick. Checking down underneath. And he's getting help from his team. I don't know what to do. We need a stop. Just one stop will do. Because I believe in the offense to get in the end zone. We can't do that if he's just getting to run it freely in the freaking pack of guys. Second down again. We need to get some kind of turnover. 2nd and 4. Press up. Probably going to be stupid, but press up. Incomplete. 3rd and 4. Okay, I really got to lock in for this. 3rd and 4. Do Tampa 2. I think I like that. Watch any underneath crap, though. He's gonna get sacked! Let's go! Let's freaking go! That is the big, big play, Randy Polak. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you, Randy. That could have just been the momentum changer we needed. We were so close to being able to cut that out. But Randy Polak. Big, big play right there. Bell holds on. I mean, let's let the clock run out. And we've got Pierre Stacy. 1st down and 10. We're in field goal range. Just chew this clock out, baby. Georgia probably wants us to get in here. Third and 3. But we got to get this down to the 2-minute warning, and then we can score a touchdown. And we kind of have to get the 2-point conversion as well. All right, what are we thinking we'll score here? Nah, I'm not liking that. 3rd and 3. Let's go middle slant. Middle slant. You know what? Let's move Babineau right over. Have him run a direct. Snap the football, please. Of course, he got tripped up, and we wanted to throw it way far ahead. They're going for it. This is going to make or break the game right here. We are freaking dumb. So freaking dumb. Send the all-out blitz right here. Send it all. Send the all-out blitz. We should have took the 3. Should have took the 3. That would have been the smart decision to go with. Down at the 1. Down at the 1. Timeout, timeout, timeout. Okay, cover 3 match. Make sure they don't get a big pass play here. Fourth down. Timeout. Okay, Georgia will punt it right back to us. We've got no time, but we should be able to get good field position to start off. Deflected. Yes, of course it is. This is where the line's going to start playing like crap just because. He's getting out. We are in field goal range. I'm freaking done. I am so freaking done with this stupid game. We should have just beat Georgia. We should have kicked the field goal. We just lost to freaking Georgia when we should have won. That was all my fault. Stupid decisions. You gotta take the field goal, tie the game up at 28, take the field goal to get the lead at the end. We stopped Georgia. We even got another chance. Of course the linebacker is going to be there. Freaking Randy Polak got the sack right there. So many opportunities given to us to win this game, but yet I am the dumbest freaking player. That should be us. That should be us. Frick. This is so stupid. We should be moving on, not freaking Georgia. It's all my freaking fault that we're here too. All my freaking fault. I don't know what in me decided, hey, let's go for it on 4th and goal whenever you're down by 1. They did not win 29-27. That's a freaking lie. Couldn't stop them. We just couldn't. We had a chance at the end to win the game. We had many chances to win the game, by the way. Who knows? Georgia probably wouldn't have even gone down and got a field goal. I can't. I just can't. I'm gonna show the stats just so y'all can see it. One too many picks from Drew. This is last season. Probably the last time in a while we're gonna have a good QB. Defense wasn't producing any stops. We weren't producing any stops until the very freaking end. In the very end, I mean, that's when it mattered most. It's disappointing. Losing by 1 point to Georgia. Should have won. Should have freaking won. Doesn't matter if we set a record or not. Should have took the easy 3. Should have just took the field goal instead of trying to go for 2. My disappointment is immeasurable. Coach Cuban, we should have won that, bro. That's the guy who ended our season right there. Disappointment. Made it to the second round of the playoffs. We couldn't do crap. And now Georgia, who do they got to face? I guess Pittsburgh in the semifinals. I feel like Pittsburgh. Well, now if Georgia wins it, it makes sense. We were so freaking close to beating the number 2 team again. Against Texas, it was by 6 points. Against Georgia, it was by literally a singular point. It was avoidable too. Could have kicked the field. We should have kicked that field goal. Shouldn't have gone for 2 and should have just took the extra point. I guess if you want to look at it any positive way, we made it to the playoffs. We got our first playoff win against Nebraska. We nearly beat the number 2 team, but nearly isn't good enough. We've got to come back here next year. We have to be here next year. We know the expectation. It's not to win 5 games. It's to make the freaking playoffs. Because we've proven we can do it. Well, our season's over, but let's see. How's the Pac-12 looking? Metro Atlanta fired their OC and their DC, and seems like their head coach as well. Hey, what happened to their head coach? I don't know. So Metro Atlanta has a whole new coaching job. I think Metro Atlanta's head coach left. So Metro Atlanta's having a whole new coaching staff. So we're gonna see if that's gonna change for them at all. I can't say anything bad about our team. We made it to the Sugar Bowl, barely lost to Georgia by a single point, and now Pittsburgh is in the national championship. Of course they are. How bad did Georgia lose to them? Oh, so they had the same thing we had happen. They lost by a single point. So I guess I can't feel bad. And of course, we could have had a national championship against our rivals. Just of course. If Oregon goes on to win the Natty, that only means that we're better than Oregon. And that means that we're a national championship caliber team. Just for the sake of it, I do hope Oregon wins. Just so we can play them next year and say, hey, we're better than you. We've beaten you in the last 3 years. We're going to tie this series up and show you that you're not a national championship winning team. We are. So just for the sake of it, I hope Oregon wins the Natty. I hope they freaking do. And we finished the season as the number 9, and we are up to a 2.5-star school, which is still upsetting. We made the playoffs. We won a playoff game. We lost by a single point in the second round of the playoffs against the number 2 team. And Oregon did win. I'm still glad we beat them. So glad they're our rivals. So glad we beat them in the regular season for 3 straight years. That just means that we're better than them. We should be the best team in the nation. But I guess let's check the season stats. 5,363 yards for Drew DeVilliers, 47 touchdowns, 16 picks. This is his final year, and it seems like he did pretty good. Rushing, Bo Jackson had 1,300, the most in his career on any of the team he's played on. I don't think he actually had 1,000 yards on any single team. Yeah, he didn't have 1,000 yards at all. He played for Ohio State, New Mexico, Texas, and Oregon Tech. He had his best career year, somehow not getting as many touchdowns with us as he did with Texas. He didn't fumble not once, though. He did get a lot more carries, so he had 1,300 yards. We believed in Bo Jackson, and he gave us proper reason to believe him. He could very well win one of the. He could be one of the best running backs in the nation, but I don't think he won any awards for that. Babineau had 1,700 receiving yards in a single season for us, 15 touchdowns, 7 drops. I think that's the most by anybody, yeah. But Pierre Stacy, in his sophomore year, he had 1,100 yards. I don't think I'm going to worry nearly as much about speed this year for him. I mean, it would be nice to work on speed, but I'm not going to focus on that. So, now onto the defensive side. We nearly had a 100 tackle guy. Several of them. Mutcherson was 1 away. Arrington was 9. TFLs. Adam Soto led the team with that and sacks. He didn't get 10 sacks, unfortunately. I need him. I need him to get double digits. Tavares, Byham, pro potential. Of course. Of course he's leaving for that. He's an elite dev corner. We've got to be able. I need to. Okay, Tavares, we've got to bring him back. That is a no-brainer. Him and Kevin. I can already tell you Kevin's going to want to leave. But 4 picks, he led the team. No defensive touchdowns. Pass deflections, Ryan Mutcherson had the most. And he also had the most catches allowed. We only forced 2 fumbles all year. And we didn't recover a single one. We didn't block any kicks. Didn't get it. Oh, we got 1 safety. Okay. We should have been able to get a safety against Georgia. I'm just be honest with that. We should have been able to get a safety. We had him back at the 1. Then again, that was also our last chance to score, and we kind of threw a pick. We can look back at that game so many times and see what we did wrong, but you can't go back in history and change things. You can't go back and fix your wrongs. You have to fix them in the moment. But us throwing that pick was the end of it. And we didn't get a single kick return touchdown. Didn't do nearly as good. What was his speed? 86 and 92. So that's how our season ends. The conference didn't really get any better outside of us. We were the only team to make the playoffs. Eventually, I wanted to get, whether it takes us all 30 years or not. I mean, I wouldn't hate playing all 30 years. I wouldn't. Because surely we'd win a natty by then. Considering we're almost close to winning a natty now. I just hope we can win a playoff. We can start off the season next year ranked. I mean, do we save? I think we could probably save to possibly get something else. Or better yet, because we have to get 2 top 5 recruiting classes, and that's going to be difficult. Because we have tried to get a 5-star multiple times. I think we just got to build up our team star rating. That way we can start off with good recruits. I guess let's do linemen, because we just don't have any points into them at all. What exactly does Architect do? I never checked. Chance to increase best skill cap with a conference or national title. Okay, so since we won the conference, some of our DBs and linebackers, or all of them, should have their best skill cap, or chance to increase best skill cap. Okay. And he is talent developer. Has he worked on that at all? No. Has he worked on motivator much at all? He's maxed out the offensive skill players, which is good. And we're definitely going to have like one more player drafted at least. I can already guarantee you that. Speaking of which, Bo Jackson. He's not been persuaded. Oh, we can try to convince all these guys. No. Orlando Swope States. Thompson not wanting to stay is... That sucks. Drew DeVilliers. I think I'm going to try to get his awareness up. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do much. That's all we're going to be able to do. I don't think Drew's... I think Drew, if he does get drafted, it's going to be the 7th round, but I don't know if he will. I really don't know. Well, I guess let's try to get Bo... Oh, but I was hovering over Bo Jackson. He's got 7 points. Well, I guess us doing that doesn't really help him much. Babineau's leaving, but we do get Orlando Swope to come back. Wait a second, we're not losing that corner. We're not losing that corner or a quarterback. That's good. Oh crap, I didn't realize we were actually not losing them. So I guess they did want to stay in the end. But now let's try to bring somebody in. Whoever it is going to get playing time. We did move up to a 2.5-star school, so better recruits should come in. And it seems Bo Jackson, the only man to go in the draft. That should get our coordinator up to, like, he should be able to get, like, Master Motivator. Pretty sure. Be able to get Master Motivator, right? Yeah. So he's just got to unlock it. Yeah, we need Master Motivator. You know what? I'm going to save up my points to get Master Motivator because we do have a ton of players drafted. But let's go check transfer portal. See what we're looking like. I want to see a bunch of 4-stars. Ooh, okay, Georgia Tech. Brad Brooks, he's going to come in, be a junior. Charles Presley, corner. The best, though. Is there any 5-stars? No. Rodney Bloom, Matt Zollers, Dennis Williams. I'm fine with that. Quanell Farrakhan. You gotta be Farrakhan kidding me, bro. Jason Rashad. Freshman, okay. Okay, let's see which of these quarterbacks is best. Okay, actually, let's check out Rashad first. Okay. Decent. Decent. Oh my lord, 99 throw power. I think Rodney Bloom might be the guy we go after. Yeah, we're okay, Rodney Bloom is the guy. I don't care if everything else is actually everything else is pretty solid and he's 87 speed. But 99 throw power, you can't teach that, bro. Well, I guess you could, but still. Okay, I think I got my 2 QBs. I want to go after Rashad and Bloom. Rodney Bloom. This guy looks like a dog. Let's put, since we're third on his board, put 35. Who else? Presley Scholarship, and 50. Because we didn't really lose all too many people. Well, I guess we lost a ton of people, but I think we'll be fine just putting 5 into these guys because schools don't really go after recruits, like regular recruits, in the off season. Nate Chow should be fine, but Rodney Viles, put 15 into him just so we can hurry up and get him done because getting a 4-star right tackle is actually pretty cool. I think he's fine. You know what? 5. Okay. Let's see. What do we desperately need now? Like, what's something we need? I mean, obviously running backs. We just lost Bo Jackson. Is there any 4-stars interested in us? Actually, yeah. Ooh, we could. Ooh, we could still Vermont State's running back. I'm not against it. I'm not against it. There's another one from FIU. He's the only other one. Talik Hill. Okay. Quarterback, we've already got our guys. Let's go edge rusher. Well, I guess we got to put a guard or two on there. Steal Central Texas Engineering's. We could try to get Jermaine Houston back, which I'm not against. Jamerson Strickland. I think he was on our team at one point. Or I think we tried going after him. Okay, we got 4 guards. I want to get edge. Edge rusher. Let's see. Xavier West. Freshman. I will take it. Y'all are pretty young, so y'all have got a good chance of making the squad. Corbin Calcaterra. You know what? Let's take hold of Central Texas Engineering's defensive players. They seem to know what they're doing. Outside linebacker. No, we don't really need that. Let's go corner. 4-star. Now, I know we're not getting all these. I know for sure we're not. But it's the effort that counts. Probably one too many corners, if you ask me. Seconds. We should have enough points put into everybody. Ben Potts. Ball State University. Okay, we need a kicker. Should we actually go after kicker? Okay, obviously they're not high overall, or they're not high. But what else do... You know, let's go receiver. There's usually a ton of great ones. How... Evanson. How can we forget? I mean, we don't have to put everybody on our board. Obviously, let's put scholarships to everybody. But getting 4 stars can help us improve our team. We could be 99 overall as soon as next year, depending on how much we develop. But we are actually on the board for a lot of these guys. They are a bunch of... there's a couple 3 stars in there. Alright, I'm back. You got guys like Darrell Lewis. That just sounds like a DB name. Sounds like a guy who would lock down. Kind of. It sounds like a Baltimore Raven. Sounds like a future NFL player, if you ask me. Okay, QB, we've already got Rodney Bloom. I don't care if he's not higher overall than our other guy. He looks incredible. 99 throw power. Running back. Not even on the board for Jamerson Fanine. He's probably going to end up kicking us off. Receiver Evanson. I mean, we could just get rid of some people. Like, we don't need a lot of 3 stars. Like, all these 3 stars don't necessarily have to be, like, putting too much into. Because there are 3 stars at the end of the day. You know, let's take off Jermaine Houston. We don't have to get him back. We're not on his board, but we could try to get him back, but he doesn't really want to stay. So I'm not going to force him. We're probably going to end up seeing a ton of people taking us off their board immediately. Send them to the Wee Wee Explosion Center or dungeon. Okay, let's go corner. We've got 140 hours, so we've got plenty to spend. 40. I think we do have some safeties, so we could probably focus on that a little bit too. Cedric Riggins, I don't think we're going to have much luck with. Okay, Ben Ponce, I like that. I like him. Alright, that's what recruiting's looking like. I can imagine we're probably getting a bunch of people taking us off their boards. Okay. How's that other quarterback looking? Please. Okay, he's not showing up. We only saw Rashid. If we're still on his board, we're first on Rodney Bloom's board. That's great. I think actually we already were. Okay, I can't put him on a visits, but I will just straight up put 50 into Rashad. Maybe that'll change their minds. Or change his mind. Running backs, they've instantly locked us out. I don't think there's going to be any more elite ones for us. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's going to be any more 4-star level guys. Oh, there was 5-star players. And they immediately signed. I can't imagine there's going to be... Oh, prospect lists. Never mind, I'm freaking dumb. I am so dumb. Riley Wormley is just taking us off his board. Actually, let me see. Is there any 4-star running backs we can go after right now? Nope. Okay, well, there goes that plan. We'll just keep the ones we got now. Okay. Haven't had this glitch happen in a while, but it's the one where it basically freezes you on the whenever you're trying to flip through. To QB, we're still first on Rodney Bloom. Have no running backs. Receivers. We moved down on Farrakhan. First on Barry Evanson by a lot. You know, let's just put 50 into these guys. Sure, I'm sure they'll love that. I feel like Cornell was expecting 50 to begin with. I should do a challenge. I should do a video where I only rebuild using the transfer portal. I feel like I should try that. Because, I mean, since we're already we're very successful doing it anyways. I mean, what? I mean, we could try that as a challenge. I rebuilt this school with only transfer portal players, basically becoming the new Colorado. Okay, Nate Chow. Of course, they all locked us out. But, of course, the one I was wanting kind of the most, Presley, can't bring him on a visit. He's close to reaching top 5. I don't think we're getting Charles Presley anytime soon. Let's put 50 into Randall Stockton. I'm sure that's what California has. Diller, we can do a ton of ours. Okay, well, I'm gonna go add some of these players. Like running players who already have interests. Let's do running back. Good ones that is. Forster. You know what? No, let's just get younger ones. I'm fine with that. Now we need safety. We can convert some over to strong safety if we have to. Okay, that's how it's going to be. And I'm just going to put scholarships into them. I mean, if you can get some younger guys like freshmen, usually freshmen start off as like just redshirt freshmen. Guess we can bring these guys on visits. Williams, I want to bring him on one. You like playing time, right? Sure, let's give him playing time, because you'll get plenty of that. For rockin'. You like playing time, so we'll let you come in week 3. Yeah, we can't bring you on one. We've got 10 hours left. Let's put it into somebody. Oh, we haven't offered the other guys scholarships, have we? Well, no, that's kind of important. Hmm. Okay, since we are the only teams to offer, I guess let's just take off 5 so we can put the scholarships into those 2 free safeties. Playing a little bit of management here. Okay, we don't quite have any hours into them, but that is week 2. Let's continue to week 3. Are we still first on that quarterback? Please. No, we moved down to second. He likes playing time. Very much get that. We should overtake California for him. We need to get Rodney Bloom, though. I have a sneaking suspicion he's not going to last. Second. Still first on him. Corner. He locked us out? How do we fall so far? Well, okay, well, if I had to guess, here, why didn't you let me click? This glitch has already happened to me several times, like 3 times already. I honestly don't know what causes this glitch, but I know that I was getting glitched up on the other one. You like playing style? I want to know if you like playing time, but I guess I'll go coach stability. Proximity to home. Do you like... Okay, you like championship contenders, so that's your third one. But it'd be best if we bring you on a visit. You better not just start popping off for them. If they do, I'm gonna get upset. Jason Rashad. He commits to Oklahoma. But we need to stay first for Rodney. If we're going to get any QB, it's got to be him. 99 throw power. Insane. But if I have anything to say about it, I think we're going to be doing good. We just brought him on a visit where he was very excited. Playing time. He would 100% get playing time. He would probably instantly become the starting QB. Okay, now other team's going after them. Receiver, Dennis Williams. No, that was one I wanted. One I wanted badly. We did bring him on a visit. Yes, we did. I think we got Quanell Farrakhan because his playing time should not be F. He came in on a visit with Rodney Bloom. Pretty sure he also came on a visit with the other receiver. But hopefully that means he's coming to play with us because it shouldn't kick us off. Rodney Aval should commit soon. Dom Foster should be good. He likes championship contender. I guess we'll go with that. Strickland, you like... I probably shouldn't bring you on a visit then. We'll just do 50. How would you like that, Jamerson? And then yeast. I mean, you wouldn't like the fact that you're coming on a visit with him. You know what? How do you like 50? Actually, how far behind are we? We're close. Edge. We've moved down for him to third. Oh no, we've got to put 50. Can't believe I'm putting 50 for a 3-star, but here I am. Okay, Xavier West, if that is your real name. Okay, we're moving up for Calcaterra. We're still first for Vernon Clay. Nobody else is. Oh wait, I think that's a recruit we've already been going after. What's another 10 points gonna hurt? Have no corners. I think we lost a couple of them. We're here. We are here. So let's just. I mean, what is it? We need 3 or 4. Oh, we need 5. Okay, well that helps. Let's just get these guys 3-star, 3-star. Let's take off these juniors. Because I don't need juniors. They're the last ones I need. I'll take freshmen or sophomores. Because freshmen are at least worth it because you get plenty of time to develop them. And who knows, they could be good depth rates to start off. And hopefully us putting scholarships into them will do something. Okay, well that's all the hours we got for this week. Let's see. I want to see, what's his name? What's that quarterback's name? I better see Rodney Bloom. I better freaking see his name. If I see him, I'm gonna be happy. That's the one name I'm watching out for, Rodney Bloom. We can land him, it'd be important. Not Rodney of Isles. Can throw the high school commitments. Okay, we got Barry Evanson. Show me my quarterback. Show me my freaking quarterback. Wow. How on earth did we get beat? We put 50 into all these guys. Oh, we're gonna suck next year. What happened? What happened with Rodney Bloom? Why did he commit with them? Ugh. And these are all normal devs. He was only an impact, but still, 99 throw power. How on earth did we get arrowed down for him? Maybe we brought him in on a visit too early. I was worried he was going to commit way too quickly. There wasn't anything we were gonna. We could have freaking hearts. So freaking dumb. We could have hard sold on him. Who knows if the game gives them gives them to us or not? I don't know. We'd have to get freaking lucky. Was everybody we got in like normal? Randall Stockton goes to Cal. They're stealing yet another big time recruit. Evanson impacts. Falah impact or normal. Of course, Caver, the only one that was impact. Juan Madu, star dev. The first one I have seen. I don't know how we got arrowed down for all these guys. You know how unlucky you've got to get for that to happen? Okay, so not one single elite dev player that I've seen. I haven't seen not one. I mean, we got... Oh, we didn't get Cornell. I don't know how we got so unlucky. We didn't really... He would have got playing time. I don't know why we didn't get him. So dumb. How do we do in the conference? I imagine we're not that good. Vermont State actually did better. Well, technically we did better. We only got 10 recruits this year. But they got 9 3-stars. And yet last year they nearly lost, or they didn't even go to the conference title game. But Dallas Tech got 1 3-star. And even though Central Texas Engineering went to the conference title game, they didn't get a single 3-star. Instead, they're going after all these 1-stars. I don't know. I'm just disappointed. Most of the recruits we got were trash. Trinidad. Okay, what kind of edge rusher do we need? Actually, do we even need an edge rusher? Let's just put him at left edge for now. I'm just so upset we got freaking cheated on all those guys, even though we had like 50 hours into them. I'm so freaking shocked. How on earth did we not get Rodney Bloom? How on earth did we not get a lot more? Well, let's just hope Kevin Bialdez can. His IQ is really what was holding him back. His accuracies are already really good. Could do is throw power. He's only an 83, so he's barely scratching the surface of what we just had. I'm so disappointed. Marquez Love, 88 overall. 89. 90 overall. Okay. He's good. We got a 90 overall running back again. Grant Kilroy, the former 4-star running back. Let's make him a little bit faster. His elusiveness. Let's get that up. Max that out pretty much. No points. $77 overall. Man, how did we really screw that one up? How on earth did we screw the offseason up? I couldn't freaking tell you. You really freaking screwed up transfer portal period. Should have hard sold on Randy Bloom. We could be looking at a 99 throw power QB right now. God. I really wish I can get a redo on that. I need a freaking redo on him. We were so close at the end. How on earth did I not pay any attention to it? Not only did I mess up the Georgia game, but I messed up getting probably a generational QB. So his route running is almost completely maxed out. Every single one of his route running is great, but he's still an 88 overall somehow. I think maybe next year we go into his speed a little bit more. He shouldn't leave. Somehow he's not 90 something overall. I'm very shocked he's not. I guess it's because his awareness is low, but he should be a beast. I just hope the game glitched and gave us some more players. I just hope that's the case. So Barry is the same overall as Pierre Stacy, but Pierre Stacy will remain the #1 receiver. Yet another 5'8" receiver. Getting the route running up is important to me. It really is. Okay, he's up to an 83 overall. They all have really good route running. His catching's okay, but it is above Orlando. It is above Sharon White's. Okay, he really needed his speed upgraded a little bit. He needs his catching, and his route running's okay, but he definitely needs his catching upgraded. This guy feels more like a tight end. He's tall. He weighs over 200 pounds. Sophomore. Well, since he's slow, I guess let's upgrade his speed a little bit. 86 is fine. That'll do. Spec catches up to 97. And it even says he's more of a tight end. He's above Troy Griffin. So we have 480 plus overall receivers. I forgot Manu Battles is injured for pretty much the rest of his career. Yeah, that 44 weeks ain't changing. I think that's the max a person can play in their career. What sucks is he'll never get to develop. Or he'll still get to develop. It's just he won't be able to actually do anything physically. The losing Manu sucks. He's a talented player. He's an impact tight end. There's nothing I can do to even get Manu to be able to come back either. But Felix Dobbs, he was the go-to guy this year. And we can't get him any faster. He's got 1 point. We maxed out his catching, which is weird that it's that low. But I mean, his route running's maxed out, his catching is maxed out. I guess if we want to, we can do blocking or just IQ. But he's an 86. We're only gonna have 2 tight ends this year, barring one of them gets hurt. Garrison Figueroa is a hidden, or he is a star dev, but he's a senior. He's a physical route runner. I'm just so mad we couldn't get nearly as many transfers in as I thought we would. Do I? I don't know. I'm not gonna ask that. I do clearly suck at recruiting. Please don't let Martin be the starter. Of course he is. Yeah, us not getting any linemen in the transfer portal sucks. Big time. The O-line's going to be horrendous whenever we're playing actually good teams. I'm sorry if I'm not talking too much. I think it's because I'm a little sleepy is why I'm making all these mistakes. Not only did I screw the game up against Georgia by terrible decisions, not kicking a field goal in both scenarios, extra point and just a 3-point field goal. I'm also doing bad at recruiting. I just genuinely screwed up the chance. I wasn't paying attention. I screwed us up on trying to get the 99 throw power quarterback, Randy Bloom. And the problem is, it was all my fault. I'm just going to say this season was a success, but the recruiting was not. But I worry we're not going to get back to the playoffs next year because of issues. And surprisingly, he's really good at pass blocking. You wouldn't think of it. 86 overall. Probably one of the best linemen we've ever had. What's funny is he's the best lineman we actually have on the team, and yet whenever he's actually playing, he's just straight up an idiot. And now he's probably going to end up being better. Yeah, he's literally better. 88 overall. Probably should convert. You know what? I think I'm going to move. Okay, I'm moving one of these right guards. I think I'm going to move Schism over to. I think I can move him over. Gotta move him over to left tackle. Oh yeah, I forgot. It doesn't let you change the positions. Yeah. So dumb. I don't understand why it doesn't let you change positions. Oh well, I hope we can have them on the depth chart just move over to play that spot. Because they're way too good to be on the backups. They're way too good to be backups. But yeah, I can't have. I don't know if my mind can handle another just freaking collapse like that, like we had this year. Whenever we just kept consistently letting up big plays on fourth down, whenever we needed a big passing play, we'd get screwed over. Okay, I think I need to. What do I want to do with? Okay, I think with Adam Soto, I do want to try to work on his pass rushing a little bit. Pollock was the MVP of this team. Well, on the defensive line. Outside of Adam Soto, I felt comfortable whenever he was there. Okay, now he literally has freaking 99 block shed, 99 tackling. You shouldn't be able to break this guy. '88 overall. I don't hate it. What is he? He's a junior. So the defense is still going to be pretty good, I'd say. I don't see the defense getting any worse, but the offense will definitely be worse. Okay. Okay. Let's just have. Let's just hope this next season, season 5, goes better in recruiting, because, I mean, the whole point of the series isn't necessarily about Oregon Tech. It's about making the Pac-12 great again. But in order to make it great again, winning a natty would definitely help. It'd bring more spotlight to the Pac-12 and be like, oh, well, if this team just won the natty, maybe we should take a look at the other teams in their conference. They come from the Pac-12? Oh, isn't that the conference that used to be good? This is probably one of the most agile uh, edge rushers you've ever seen. What's funny is this guy has like really great caps. It's just he's not really anything special. I almost forgot Clattenburg couldn't really get much. No wonder he has so many points. Wouldn't be surprised if somebody overtook him. I think block shedding is pretty important. I don't know, I haven't really tested if it's important or not, but I'm just gonna assume it is. And also, he's getting 99 tackling, so. Actually, I think defense is probably gonna be like 99. Could very well be. It's definitely gonna be a strong suit for us. Okay, 99's a stretch, but I do think the defense is gonna be great. Okay, for Adam Soto, I want to make it good at pass rushing. It's a senior year. To max out his block shedding. He's going to be an 87 overall. I think that's barely good enough to be drafted. Since he's an outside linebacker, mm, yeah. This defense is definitely top heavy, if I'm going to be honest. Okay, Benson Lane's an 80 overall. Remember, Will linebacker was the best spot we have on linebackers. Now, Sam also has multiple 80 plus players. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it with Mike. Max out his coverage. Sidney Presley should be good. He's an 85, so it's a pretty solid mic. Oh, actually, we might be able to get Trayvon Nesbitt. Might be able to get him up to 90. I'm sorry, 80. Which he is. 81. We might even be able to get him up to a 90. Max his pass coverage out. Yep, he's up to a 90. 94 is insane. 95. He's the best player on the team. There ain't no shot this defense isn't 99. I'm calling it now. The offense will probably be like 85, 86. I can't see that changing much. Come on. Come on, George. There it is. 93. Bro, I'm saying it right now. This outside linebacker group is the best in college football. Best out of everybody. Don't know how we managed to create so many great ones. Three of them. 390 plus will linebackers. Dude. Okay, yeah, this defense it's going to be guaranteed 99. We have an 80 plus overall player at every spot, and we even have 80 plus overall depth. The only part I'm worried about it not being good is the corner. And what, bro, the deepest, no shot, the deepest linebacking core in college football. 490 plus. Is everybody going to get up to above a 90? Orlando, you've got big expectations. No. Well, we don't have all 90 overalls, but we have 490 plus overall linebackers. Insane. The corners we do have are just insanely good. Surprised we were able to keep Tavares Byham. I'm surprised he didn't leave. He's more of a man defense player. We'll give him what he wants. We'll max it out. He's 90 plus overall. But now let's focus on what I want. 93 overall corner. His man defense is insanely good. So even if we press, he's not getting beat. His awareness is really high. His zone coverage is okay. And he's only a sophomore. Which means we should be able to keep him. He's not happy about pro potential, but it doesn't seem like it's changing at all. I guess man coverage for now. Okay, 78 overall. That's not too bad. Tyler Tongues, though, let's see. He's up to a start of. What was he? He was a bump and run. But his zone coverage sucks. He's up to an 80 overall. Need the zone coverage to keep bumping up as well. Is he a senior? No, he's a sophomore, so he's also got time. 82 overall with 76 zone. He should be pretty solid, but Tavares Byham should definitely be good. If we play man defense, he's locking him down. 91 speed as well. Yeah, he's keeping up with him. But I'd be surprised because our defense was already 91, and we only got a bunch better. We have a ton of 90 overall players on this team, mainly on the defense, though. I don't think we have maybe like one or two on the offense. Miles Charlton up to an 87. And then Teddy Kicker, I don't think we didn't get anybody. Rich Trainer. That's kind of a comedic name to have. Kick power is maxed out at 86, so I guess let's figure accuracy. 96. So it maxes power and accuracy out. He's a junior, so that's going to be the last player we upgrade. I'm excited to see what overall this team's going to be. very excited. I don't think we want to encourage any transfers. I couldn't think of anybody. I think I'm just worried if Kevin Biades gets hurt. Very worried about it. 96 overall. Okay, we're up to a 91 overall team. That must mean we did get a bunch of the recruits. Oh, we got a random guy, AJ Fox. Did we get anybody we weren't supposed to? I hope they didn't fix that. I hope they didn't fix it to where you get players you're not supposed to. Well, it looks like we didn't get anybody. That sucks. We do just genuinely suck at it. But this defense is incredibly good. Like, incredibly good. I thought last year we were a really good team, but this year, nah. I have a good feeling we can win it just based off how good our defense is. Let's see the other recruits. How we looking recruit-wise? Oh, we have 4 stars interested. Are we going to have any 5 stars with actually any interest? Who's going to be the first 5-star with base interest? Probably going to not be anybody yet. Nobody. Any QBs, because we desperately need one. Okay. Okay, we can get Chad Allen, 6'3", Dane McCollum. Oh, and Chad Allen's a athlete. Don't hate that. Check out running backs. Ooh, okay, we've got 2 5-stars, Gainwell and Cantu. They're worried about our championship contender. And we're first on all these 4 stars. We have a... Oh, wow, we have probably one too many. Probably gonna have to narrow that down. Okay, these 5-star receivers, 6'5", 6'3". I will take it. I guess... Oh, I do need to get corner. I do want to look at corner. I think there was 5-star corners we could go after. Okay, we can put him. What is he? He's 5'11". Flying time. Paul Doss, you'd be getting plenty of that. Cuz Prestige, I don't hate it. You know, I'll put him on there. We'll see what these guys are real quick. Playing time, only because Chad Allen. Let's go ahead and offer him one. Okay, you know what? Sorry, Dane. Chad looks like he's the big boss in town. We're first on so many of these guys. Let's just try the ones that aren't 5 stars. If there's anybody I like, then I'm going after them. So, Sean Ware is a no. Too slow. Of course, Zach can too. Is it Tyler Gainwell? No. Okay, DeAndre Kane. Let me guess. Playing time. B+. I think I'm going to take off Gainwell. 89 speed. I mean, that's not terrible. Got it on the 5 running backs, but it doesn't seem like DeAndre Kane is good enough. We'll probably take off Freddie Spriggs and DeAndre Kane. Just keep these 3 fellas. A receiver. Jeff Clapp is, of course. He said he's a speedster. And 92 is okay. But they're both tall, which is what I like. They're both tall. But once we figure out their hard sell, we need to instantly get on it. Like as soon as we can. We need to be checking it. We need to be checking hard sells immediately. And 94 speed, not terrible. Paul Doss. Okay, so that's the main one we want to look at. Let's go ahead and offer him a scholarship. Same thing with Marco Cortez. Okay. Ooh. Hopefully we have a ton of hours this year. Hopefully. Well, that's what we're going to be looking like going into next season. Guess I'll just put offers into everybody here. Seeing if we can get any insta commits at all. Nope. It's going to be very hard to get insta commit. That's what the recruiting's going to look like for next year. Check the schedule out and then see what the conference looking like. Missouri State really has a guy up on the Heisman. Really. Also, let's check. What overall quarterback would we have gotten if we did get the other quarterback, that 99 throw power quarterback? He would have been an 84. And he would have been really healthy. 87 speed, 99 stamina. Explosiveness, okay. His awareness, his throw power, great. This guy would have been so fun to have. Just to think, we screwed this up. We really did. That freaking sucks. We could have had this man right here. We could have had this guy. And imagine, 99 throw power. And we would have just upgraded. I would have upgraded his accuracy so freaking much. I would have only focused on his accuracy. Really all he needs, that and IQ. And he would have been fine. But I mean, I can't hate the current quarterback we got now. He's a star dev, so. But yeah, schedule, and then we'll check the conference, see how much better every team got. See if there's a team that's above 70 overall. Okay, let's not go New Mexico. I want to go a team that's higher rated than us, but we know we can still win. And Baylor wouldn't be bad. Okay, Colorado, they're a higher star rating. They're gonna have to come to us. We got to go to Oregon. Oh yeah, we're not starting ranked either. It's kind of a shame. We finished top 10 last year. Won a playoff game, so I don't know. I don't want it to be as difficult this year, but because I wanted last year to be like us getting some respect. But I do got to think of like 3 games I would want to play. Oklahoma. Let's try Oklahoma. I don't hate it. And another calm down game. Let's do. I guess Houston wouldn't hurt. And then right before conference play, we can do a tough game. I mean, if Nebraska wants a rematch, I mean, it seems like they'll be the toughest. But yeah, we'll give Nebraska a rematch. Why not? But since we had to go to their field, they're coming to ours. 8 home games. 8 home games and 4 away. I mean, I guess we deserve it. Kind of taking a victory lap kind of take a victory lap for last year. I mean, this isn't as bad of a schedule as last year, or as this last year. Oregon's ranked, Oklahoma's ranked, and Nebraska. That's 3 games right there. Just so I don't have to take up so much time. This basically guarantees what games I'm playing. Oregon, Oklahoma, and Nebraska are the teams I'm going to play. And then, of course, if we make the playoffs. So yeah, that's our schedule going into year 5. But now let's check out the conference. Of course, you got us at 91. And Dallas Tech is up to a 61 overall. Vermont State still 62. CTEU hasn't really improved. As a matter of fact, they might have gotten worse. Santa Cruz developed a tiny bit. Metro Atlanta still remains I guess CTEU is the lowest rated team. I just want everybody to get at least above 50. I don't want to see a single 40 overall for anybody. Metro Atlanta did hire new coaches, so we'll see how that works out. We'll check preseason All-Americans. I guess we forgot to check the All-Americans last year. I don't believe we've got anybody. I wouldn't think so. Okay, yeah. But the Pac-12 is going to be pretty much completely us. Can't think of any other team that has anything. First and second team. Oh, dang. It seems Dallas Tech and Vermont State and CTU actually have someone there. I mean, it makes sense. Kicker and punter goes somewhere else. We don't ever really focus on that. Actually, we have first team that, don't we? Oh, yeah, we do. I love how they're giving Manu battles. I love how they're giving Manu a preseason All-American, even though he's not going to get to play. I love they're showing love to Manu, showing that saying that he's one of the best players in the conference, and I love it. They're showing respect to him, even though he's not able to play anymore. His football career is pretty much over. He'll still be able to develop and stuff, so I don't know if he's going to be able to go to the NFL or not. Because he's still, what is he? He's going to be a junior, so he'll develop this year and next year. So, I mean, unless we can develop Manu up like 6 overalls, like within the next 2 years, which should be doable. That's at least 3 a year, or 3 in 2 years. Well, no, we got to get him 6 in one off season. I think that's how it's going to work, which is a shame. But we do control the Pac-12 still. I think I've already showed Heisman Watch. Missouri State, Kansas, Clemson, TCU, LSU. Some weird Heisman contenders, but it is what it is. Why does Ed... Wait a second. This... Wait, what? This was one of the receivers we got when we played as Vermont State. So he got redshirted his second year. So no wonder he's still playing. Well, that's gonna do it for this episode slash video slash stream of the Oregon Tech Dynasty. Next year, I think we can actually make it to the Natty. I'm not gonna try to make any big mistakes like we've been doing. As long as we get to the playoffs, as long as we can win games, then we'll be all right. We'll continue the success. Hopefully, do a little bit better in recruiting. But for now, I'll probably see y'all. I'll probably stream again in a couple days, just because like I've got a pretty busy schedule right now, and I'm not gonna be able to stream for a while because it takes up a lot of time, and I try to do it late at night whenever I can. So in that case, uh, hit the subscribe button, like the video if you've enjoyed. You've made it this far, so why not? Uh, hit the notification bell because I don't have a strict schedule. I upload whenever I can, whenever I'm able to, and yeah, I'm Yo Boy Bala One. We are Oregon Tech. It is way too late at night, but I'm Yo Boy Bala One saying as always, have a good day, have a good night, and good night, everybody. Peace out.